Now, let us talk about what causes and the consequences that brings in the income inequality to the countries. One of the factors leading to income inequality is the education level. Causes in United Kingdom. Calgary has stated that there are more than 5 million workers whose wages are low and they may not be able to maintain their quality of life in UK. Therefore, higher education becomes not a necessary option for those who do not have enough money to pay for it. Thus, it causes most of the British might not be able to get a high-paying job since the jobs require high education levels, skillfulness, and knowledgeable. Consequences of income inequality in UK. Based on the figure 1, it shows that the Gini coefficient of the UK in 2014 is about 34%, which means that the gap between the rich and the poor is even larger. Income inequality is a problem that keeps on growing in UK. The rich people getting richer and the poor people getting poorer. As a result, it has caused the poor unable to continue their studies. They need to work in order to maintain their lives. Otherwise, they may not be able to survive in UK, an economic growing country. Most of the companies are more willing to pay a high salaries to people who are having the specialized knowledge because they may help the companies to gain more profits in future, while people who lack of specialized knowledge may not be able to do so. Hence, what happened in UK is the poor are continuing to live in poverty. Next, causes of income inequality in Finland. In Finland, everyone having an equal treatment. Therefore, there are no comparison or ranking among students in Finland. Studies have shown that children in Finland receive the same quality of education, regardless of whether they live in rural or urban areas. Finland government began to reform their education system by increasing the number of Finns to receive higher education at a lower fees. This may ensure that most of the Finns are getting higher education level in order to receive an equal treatment in the workplace. Consequences of income inequality in Finland. Based on the figure 2, the Gini coefficient in Finland was about 27% in 2014. This is still referred to as a lower rate, which means that the gap between the richest and the poorest is not obvious. In Finland, people have the equal chance to get the jobs they want to. Gini Martinians say that Finns are willing to pay hundreds of euros so that neighbor might not be taken 50. This means that the rich willing to cut off their higher salaries to help the poor get more income. Thus, the economy in Finland is balancing and the gap between the rich and the poor is even smaller. Therefore, we may conclude that the income inequality in UK is much higher than in Finland. According to the research, the British required to have a high education level in order to get a high-paying job, compared with Finland, where they are preferring inhuman equality. In Finland, the government encourages everyone to enter high education and provides them with cheaper fees to study to make sure everyone might be treated equally in the workplace.